Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at.
Hi guys. Okay, so if you can tell by the title,
what am I gonna put in the title?
I don't know what we're putting in the fucking title, but we are putting something weird. Okay, so basically, Summer has an account on Archive of Our Own. She gave the account details to someone on Tumblr, and they're both collaborating on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
And that person has written a story on the account.
We're gonna read it.
Yep. What the hell is this called? Mine.
Read the...
It's an... Okay, summary is Whouffaldi, Doctor Who obviously,
Mm-hmm.
Dominant, 12,
and submissive Clara.
and submissive Clara. Okay.
This would be so wrong.
The Doctor doesn't like Danny at all.
At least this person I'm collabing with understands my needs.
Right. Clara is his and she will be his, even if he has to force her into it. I take prompts, suggestions, don't be afraid to ask for anything, to satisfy the kinks that some people may have. Rated M.
But I'm pretty sure it's going to be rated a lot more than that.
Yes. Okay, set after Mummy on the Orient Express. This will be Heavy Dom, 12, and Heavy Sub Clara. Recommended for mature readers. We are not mature. If you can see by our videos, we are not mature.
We've read 5 or 6 House of Freddy's, yeah. That's like that's stage 1 right there.
Okay, may contain,
It probably will.
anal, oral, knife play, blood play,
I did not see that one.
cum play,
Oh my god.
masturbation, bondage, and more.
You may have to Google some if you don't know what they mean.
Do not search knife play or blood play, please. It's okay with anal, oral, cum play, masturbation, and bondage, but you might get interrogated if you search knife play and blood play.
I feel like we're gonna get like really uncomfortable because I have this doctor with me right now.
And where's the picture? Oh no.
They're up there.
There's a poster of both the Doctor and Clara, so we're gonna be disgusted with ourselves, and hopefully you.
Whenever I look up there, I'm just gonna be imagining that shit, and I'm just like, no.
Clara's point of view. I entered the TARDIS to find the Doctor leaning on the console. Have fun at work? He asked. It was okay, I guess. How's PE? His name is Danny, Doctor. I huffed in annoyance. Don't care, he replied as he walked towards me. Oh no, it's starting. Well, you should care. Maybe you should respect him more considering that he is my boyfriend.
Oh shit.
He shrugged. Still don't know why I should care for a useless pudding brain. His voice became lower than usual. Oh no. Something.
Oh my god.
Why do you look down upon humans, Doctor? Not all humans, he replied. He then turned and exclaimed, Now, I'll be back in a minute, or 10 minutes, or an hour, who knows? Time does pass quickly. He walked away into the depths of the TARDIS. Doctor, I called. I wanted to talk to him about his habit of calling humans pudding brains.
I read down by accident.
Don't do it, just listen to me.
I am.
I groaned as I leaned on the console. I stood waiting for about 10 minutes before talking to the TARDIS. Where is he? I know he's trying to avoid our conversation. Just show me where he is. If that's what you really want, the TARDIS replied, telepathically. Okay. A screen turned on and I glared at it before my eyes widened at the sight. I bit my lip. You already know what's happening, aren't you?
I read down by accident. I wish I didn't.
The Doctor was in my TARDIS bedroom,
Oh.
laying on his back on the bed with a hand wrapped around his cock.
Oh my god, listen, this is getting fucked up already. We're already like 10 lines in.
My breathing momentarily stopped. Since when were there cameras in my room? A smirk appeared on the Doctor's face as he momentarily stopped pumping himself. Oh my god. Clara, he stated. I'm not an idiot. I know you're watching.
Oh my god.
I quickly turned the screen off and headed for the door. Of course they were locked. I swear, I mumbled. Let me out, you grumpy old cow. I then felt a pair of arms wrap around my waist and teeth latch onto my neck. hard.
Oh my god.
Vampires? Goodness. He muttered as he moved his mouth. Removed his mouth.
Moved it, ew.
Why do you think I've been calling you my Clara, He started. I felt like I couldn't breathe. You belong to only one person, Clara. And who was that one person? I gulped audibly. Danny. He growled lowly. Wrong answer, Oswald. He bit down harder than he did before on the same spot. He let out a short sound of pain. Wait, I let out a short sound of pain.
You did? What the fuck is he pain for?
As I felt blood. That's the blood play.
Oh god.
Who do you belong to? He asked once again. I shivered. You, I whispered. He continued to bite in the same spot, causing the pain to intensify. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. You! I said louder. Good. He placed his tongue on the blood. He then quickly pulled away. Now go and canoodle with your boyfriend, he exclaimed as he strode to the console and pulled a lever. Seconds later, we landed. Here we are, P's flat. I can't go out there like this, I complained as I placed a hand over the severe bite mark, blood still dripping. It still brought pain, but somehow pleasure.
He smokes.
He shrugged. Not my problem. I glared at him. And why the hell did you do that? Well, now that you know that what I do on a daily basis. What? I thought it would be the right time to tell you that you are mine and nobody else's. He exclaimed. He explained, sorry. The daily basis? I questioned. My exact reaction! He smirked as he leaned on the console. When you're not here, Clara, I go in your room and just imagine the things that I would do to you. Oh. I then bit my lip a lot more seductively than I originally intended. Okay. A knock. Clara? Doctor called from the other side of the door.
Doctor? Shit. It says Danny.
Danny called from the...
Doctor just random ass on your side of the door.
Actually, here's the thing. Even though I said doctor, I was still picturing Danny. Shit.
Something.
The doctor walked over to me before removing my hand from the bite mark. He whispered, remember who you belong to, Oswald. He placed his tongue onto the large cut, causing it to sting like hell, sending it jolts throughout my body. He used his teeth and tongue to widen it.
Oh my god! This is fucked up and it's only the first chapter. This
that sounds so painful! Imagine a wound and then someone using their teeth to widen it.
There's 6 chapters and it's almost 11,000 words.
Stop, I whispered. He pulled back. OPE will definitely leave you if he sees this nasty thing on your neck, my Clara. He tutted before turning and heading back into the depths of the TARDIS. He clicked his fingers before he left the room, causing the TARDIS doors to doing open.
What? Where?
Causing the TARDIS doors to doing open.
I'm pretty sure it's just meant to say causing the TARDIS doors to open.
Okay. I instantly placed my hand over the bite. Hey Clara, looks like the doctor dropped you off a day late, Danny said as I stepped out of the TARDIS. Oh yes, well he seems to do that, doesn't he? I replied nervously. He have me a confused look. Is your neck okay?
He have me.
I know. Oh yeah, I said. Luckily my hand was covering the mark. Just aches a bit. Must have stepped on it funny.
Bullshit. Like, I want to fucking clock him from a mile away. I'm like, no bitch.
Danny's confused. What? Danny's confused look then turned into a concerned look. Is that blood? He questioned. Fuck. Some blood was still slowly pouring from the wound.
I'm gonna put a fucking warning at the beginning of this video, because
yes.
it's already getting fucked.
There's nothing to worry about. Trust me, Danny, please. I pleaded. He then gently moved my hand away from my neck. Clara, he exclaimed, anger clearly in his voice. No, Danny. It's not what it looks like, I promise, I replied quickly. I didn't cheat on you or anything. It was the doctor. Danny cut me off. He did this to you! Of course he did. Danny, no, Clara. He did that to you against your will. That is classed as illegal. You know.
Is it? I think it is, isn't it?
Well, Luis Suarez bit someone, didn't he?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't in a sexual...
Wait, was it Luis Suarez?
I don't fucking know, but I think it was...
Who's the one that bit someone?
I don't think it was in a sexual erotic way, Nathan.
It might have been, you don't know.
Oh my god.
He has no right to do things like that to you. Images of the doctor claiming me flashed in my mind. Images of him in my room with his hand on his... Well, Clara, Danny cut me out of my thoughts. Ha, sorry, what? What are you going to do about it? You can't keep travelling with him if he's going to continue these antics.
Antics?
I don't think they're antics. I think they're bloody rape. Dude.
Well, there is a warning in the description that says rape.
Goodness. He's probably just going through some things right now, Danny. I've known him for quite some time and he had never done anything like this before. Let me just talk to him, okay? I persuaded. I think I said that bit too fast, didn't I?
Where the fuck are you? Oh, there.
He groaned. Fine, Clara, but if he pulls any more stunts like this, then I forbid you from travelling with him. Wait till we get to the knife play. I nodded in understanding. He pecked me on the lips before I turned and headed back into the TARDIS, closing the doors
Why the
behind
fuck
me.
would she go back? Like...
I don't know.
If
someone bit me on my shoulder and then used their teeth to widen the wound to make me bleed even more, I would fucking punch them in the face.
She might be into it.
Well, she did say she bit her lips seductively.
Oh god.
I let out a sigh of frustration as I headed into the corridors. I went to the one place I knew he would be, my room. I gulped and my breathing hitched as I reached the bedroom door. "Oh, Clara!" I heard his moans come from the room. He's not saying, "Oh, Clara," he's saying, "Oh, Clara." A few moments passed before he called, "Come in, Clara, I know you're out there."
Oh my god.
He just knows absolutely everything, doesn't he? I sighed before shakily opening the door. I held my breath as I spotted him on my bed, half naked. I turned back to him. "What's wrong, Clara?" He asked.
I think that's meant to say... Wait, where are you?
"What's wrong, Clara?"
No, where are you? I think it's meant to say I turned my back to him.
I turned back to him.
My back to him.
"What's wrong,
she's
Clara?"
already looking
Oh.
at him.
He asked. Would it make it any easier if I put my trousers back on?" "Yes, actually, yes it would," I exclaimed. I heard him shuffle about behind me as he put his clothes back on. I let out a sigh. "You know what? No, I'm leaving, Doctor," I said as I took a step forward.
Oh yeah, okay.
Great thing to say to the sadistic bastard.
She says this now.
I was then suddenly pulled back by my waist. One hand was securely around my waist and the other held a knife to my throat. What?!
That escalated quickly.
Yes! Yes! "The Doctor!" I shrieked. "What the fuck is going on?"
What if I let onto my account?
I don't know.
Not who, what?
It's not very smart to have around a lot when you have a knife
What the
in
fuck
your...
are you
to your
reading? You know, it's not very smart to have around a lot.
Mate, to move around a lot when you have a knife to your throat, he said. A tear fell from my eye. He soon wiped it away with the flat side of the knife. "Clara, just admit it. I know you want me. You wanted me ever since I regenerated. Anybody could see it." He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. "No," I muttered, "lies." Oh wait, sorry, I muttered, "lies." "But you do, you see," he started as he put the knife back to my throat. "When did he take it away?"
To wipe the tear away.
Yeah, but it would still be on her face.
It
Apply
might
more,
have stayed on her.
apply more pressure than last time. The thing about being a Time Lord is that I can read your mind, loud and clear. You're practically screaming "fuck me" in your head right now.
I can't look at this and I can't look at the post.
Oh no, I did it. I looked at it.
I looked at it for too long.
He then quickly turned me around and forcefully pressed his lips to mine. He pushed his tongue through my lips and caressed mine. What? I don't understand what the hell happened. There's just a load of mess happening. A moan accidentally left my mouth.
Basically, sex.
Okay. "See?" he said as he pulled away. "I told you that you want me. Fuck yeah, a hell of a lot more than Danny, that's for sure." What the fuck happened? Her attitude just changed completely.
Yeah, it did. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
"I also know," he started as he nibbled behind my ear, "that you touch yourself and pretend that it's me. That's why I installed cameras into your room, to catch all the dirty things that someone like you shouldn't be doing."
Wait, what the fuck?
The Doctor's point of view. I put my hands underneath her shirt and rested them on her bare hips. "All you have to do is say, 'Stop.'" I told her. I waited, expecting her to say it, but she didn't. I used the knife to rip her shirt off, leaving her in her bra and trousers.
Wait, you really need to stop.
Why?
This is so fucked up. It's like, 100 times worse than 5 Second Nights at Freddy's. Maybe it's because I wasn't invested into that kind of thing. Oh my god, I fucking don't know anymore.
Still don't want me to stop, huh? Sometimes the control freak needs to be controlled. Surprisingly, I could see that her nipples had hardened underneath her bra.
God.
Looks like you aren't just scared of the knife, he said, rubbing her cheek with the flat side of it. Her eyes were widened in fear. Well, I hope you're scared, because you should be. I said with a threatening tone. I reached round and skillfully unclasped her bra, tossing it to the floor in the process. You are beautiful, Clara, I said as I placed the very tip of the knife on her right nipple.
Oh my god!
Oh fuck, she finally breathed out. I chuckled in response. I bet it would hurt if this knife pierced the skin here, I told her as I circled her nipple with the tip of the knife. I don't know if that would feel nice or horrifying. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine the feeling of a knife?
I'm crying.
I wouldn't hurt you, Clara. Well,
Oh, shit.
I would, but I wouldn't cause you extreme or life-threatening pain.
Oh.
Here's something, he might be helping her. If he stabs her breast, he might be killing the cancer.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know how it works. Has anyone tried stabbing cancer?
I'm pretty sure.
If someone was to be stabbed in the brain, they would die.
I'm pretty sure if you stab there, like, surely infections would go.
Sterilise. I pressed the tip of the knife harder into the left nipple. Left!
Move.
All I had to do was apply a little bit more pressure and the skin would break. Would you like that, my Clara? She didn't answer. Would you like that? I asked slowly. Yes, doctor, she said breathless.
Scrolls down.
Correct answer. And I did
Shit.
just that. I applied more pressure. She let out a cry mixed with pain and pleasure. Nuts, mostly pain. What? What?
I think it says butt mostly pain.
Because the word nuts really
Nuts.
perfectly fits.
Oh my god.
I instantly removed the knife and placed my mouth over the nipple. That sounds disgusting. Quickly sucking away the blood. After she stopped bleeding, I pulled away.
Oh my god.
The blood would just carry on pouring out!
Maybe you healed it with regeneration energy.
Vampire now.
Well, I read the word.
I then proceeded to remove her trousers and knickers. I licked my lips as I placed the tip of the knife on her clit. Oh my fucking god!
Is that
Clara
a bad
whispered.
word? Is that a bad word? I don't fucking know anything.
No, because I've seen a YouTube video where they said the word clit,
Oh
so
my
it doesn't matter.
God.
I removed the knife. Obviously, I wouldn't cut her down there unless she asked me to.
Probably will happen though, won't it?
I like how there's like still 4 paragraphs.
Oh my god.
Lie on the bed on your stomach now, I ordered. She quickly obliged. Obliged?
Oblige.
Obliged? Why does that word? That word comes up every single time we read a fucking erotica.
She quickly obliged. Obliged.
How do you pronounce it?
Obliged.
Obliged.
Yeah, obliged.
Obliged. Obliged.
Yeah.
Her face buried into the pillows.
I thought I was going to say something else.
What?
Buried into something else.
What, coffin?
Oh god.
I placed the knife on the nightstand. I then walked over to the wall and opened a secret compartment. I took out some rope.
Do we say nightstand in this country?
No, we'd say a dresser.
Or a bedside table?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to like change the subject here.
I headed back over to the bed and spread her legs, tying her ankles to the bed. I spread her arms and tied them to the bed as well. I wouldn't move too much. The ropes will definitely burn. I told her as I picked the knife back up. I lightly ran the knife down her foot. She jolted in surprise. Stop moving, I warned. I trailed the knife along her back. Who owns you? I whispered. You, doctor. She whispered back, clearly aroused and scared. I am your master now, Clara. However, I still have a duty of care to keep you safe. I assured. I returned the knife to the nightstand. I reached over and gently spread her butt cheeks apart. Ever had anal, my Clara? I growled. No? Her voice was shaking. Well, this should be fun. That was the end of chapter 1! End of chapter 1! 19 fucking minutes to fucking read that chapter. That was a fucking appalling. There's 4 comments. Should I dare read the comments?
Go on then.
Where the fuck is the mouse? Well, will there be more? Because I would like to read the rest of what they will do. If you want more, there will be more. There will be more. Sorry I got logged out for some reason and I can't be bothered to log back in. To make it clear and easy, yes. Chapter 2 is out. Currently writing 3. That's what you, on
That's
your
not
account.
me.
I know, it says it's your account.
But I'm not interfering with this. We just thought it would make the account more popular, when it clearly has.
Next chapter!